Good morning, everybody. It's Tanya, the Canadian Stamper, and it's Saturday morning, November 6th. We're so close to the end of the year now. It's crazy. We're going to do a box today. I'm just going to let a few of you jump on and pull up comments and whatnot. And yeah, this project is going to be fun. We're going to do a top and a bottom to a box, and I'm going to show you the different ways that you can make different size boxes. And let's get started. Flip my camera around. Good morning, Candy. So this is the box that I made last weekend. So Candy, I'm so glad you're watching because I know you weren't able to join us at the last video, and this is the box we made, and I've decided I'm doing it again because I want to try some different paper. So get out your notes, or you could always watch this back again. How old school is that? Get out your notes or your paper to write some notes. Okay, so I was looking at some DSP, Designer Series Paper, thinking, what would I make my box out of? And then I saw this paper, and you know what? Normally I have my little cutout piece that tells me what kind it is and the colors that match, but there wasn't a lot of color matching, so I didn't keep the little name of it, so I don't remember what it is. But this piece right here caught my eye, like wowza. Look at that. I have a thing for rose gold. That's what my Apple Watch is and whatnot, so I think I'm going to use this one. And I feel like we can use this for the bottom. Good morning, Nancy. So I also wanted to show you this. How far am I away? Am I okay for camera? Oh yeah, it looks good. Gotta wait for Facebook to catch up there on the delay. So this is what I keep my 6x6 paper in, and obviously some other things. And so sometimes these are super, this is made by 6x6 sheets. So 6x6 paper is really useful for this project. You could use any of these, and it doesn't matter about the direction. So yeah, that's how I keep my 6x6, but this is the one that I want to use. And so normally you could have like your solid cardstock base here with this one, and then your DSP for the top. I'm gonna do DSP for both, but that's just so you know the difference. And then as we go, I will tell you more about it. So let's keep this piece out. Candy, I feel like I'm gonna do this same one again because it's a super good size box. But as my friend Erica from Mediu Paper Crafts pointed out, you can just go up by an inch. If you want it to be bigger or smaller, just use a 5x5 and score 1 inch all the way around, or use 10x10 if you have the. So Stampin' Up! Has the, let me just pull out to show you, the 12x12 sheets of paper. Ooh, this is old, look at that. It's Whisper White. They've changed the name to Basic White because the mill went out of business that did Whisper White. And so all of the cardstock comes in these 12x12 sheets. So you could do, the biggest box you could do would be 12x12, but that would be a very flimsy box. Yeah. So on my paper cutter, I'm going to cut a 6x6 piece of paper. And if you have the paper cutter, and maybe you know or don't know, this piece here, if you butt your paper up against here, it's 6 inches all day long, 6 inches. So I'm gonna make this box from 1/2 of a 6x6 sheet. And the cutting blade the trimmer has a cutting blade and then a scoring blade, which we're gonna use. So this will be our top. I just love this paper, makes me happy. And then this will be the bottom. I will have to be careful though when I'm doing it, because when I'm making the box, so that'll be the inside. Maybe I'm not going to use this because what I'm thinking is that if this is the bottom of the box, this is what it would look like on the inside. Oh yeah, maybe it'll be fine. Let's do it. If not, I'll have two tops and I can use regular, say, black cardstock to make two bottoms. I don't know why I put my trimmer away. Okay, so we have two 6x6 pieces of paper. And now we're going to score. So make sure that your cutting blade is totally out of the way. And on the trimmer, you can do 1 inch over here, or you can do a 1 inch over here. So I'm gonna do 1 inch over here. And I'm just gonna score 1 inch all the way around. So if I wanted my box to be taller, is this 1 inch? If I wanted it to be taller, see how it's 1 inch? Then I would just score further in, but understanding if you score further in, then it makes it so that your box, like your storage size, I guess, would be smaller. Didn't feel like I got a good crease on there. So 1 inch all the way around. This will be pretty quick today. Oh, I hear Zachary. He's up. The teenager is awake. Okay, so that's that. So you've got your 4 score lines. So let's do the other piece. I'll go here. Yeah, so we're making snowman cards after this for the snowman class. Whoops. And then I guess it's the last class before sort of the holidays is Stamp Camp, which uses the Peaceful Deer. And that's on November 28th. This is not even. I don't know if you can see that. We'll just see how that goes. Okay, so now we're scored all the way around. There's a trick Erica said. So I'm going back to my lid. And in order to get, so they can't be exactly the same or else they wouldn't kind of pull apart nicely like that. See how there's a little bit of movement? Whoops, I'm not really in camera. We're gonna shave off just a smidge on here. So it's really 1/8 of an inch, but if you have the Stampin' Up! Trimmer blade, see how you have these little black lines? The trick Erica said is to have the paper just cover the edge and then cut. So see how thin that is? Very thin. And then same on 2 sides, so this side. Very thin. So just 2 sides, this side, or you could do this side, it doesn't matter, but just 2 of the sides. All right, so now we're going to fold and varnish. So folding into the mountain matters here. So if you don't know what that is, I'll just go over it real quick. So do you see how this is a bump, like it's raised this way? That's the mountain. This side, oh, sorry guys, I'm not in the camera here, I'll go back. This side is the down part. This is the valley. And then here's the mountain again, because it wasn't in camera. So you want to fold into the mountain. Why does this matter, you ask? Well, because it has to do with the way the fibers are made in the paper. You can fold the other way. It's not really the end of the world, but it's possible that your paper could kind of come apart on the fold edge line here. Oh my gosh, look how pretty that's gonna look. Love it. Oh, and I'm going to put a little dot right here, just so that I know which one is my top and which one is my bottom, because I'm using the exact same paper. And because this is the one that I shaved the sides off of. So mountain and valley, so this is the bottom, so I did it the other way. So now I'm gonna go this way, mountain and valley. So this redness on my bone folder is because I tried to re-ink an ink pad and then thought, oh, I'll use my bone folder to mush in the ink. It was a really old, like a really old ink pad. You shouldn't have to mush your ink, but so that's what happens. It doesn't come off, but I wrecked it. All right, so now we're gonna cut. So I have my Stampin' Up! Trimmers, my snips. So what you're gonna do, I'm gonna go on this side because it's a little bit easier, is you're gonna cut up the line on each side. Not this line, this one. You're gonna come around. So this bump, it's right here. So is the shaved piece at the bottom? No, the shaved piece is at the top because you want the top to go over the base. Whoops. Having a problem with my camera here. Let me go this way. So maybe I won't be out of camera so much. Yeah. So the top is a little bit bigger. Sorry, a little bit smaller, pardon me. So that's why that's the shaved piece. Okay, so then this little ridge that's right here is what you're gonna wanna cut off. So you're gonna snip up there and then you're going to wedge. See the little wedge piece that I made? You could wedge a little bit more. Why do you wedge? Well, we wedge because when we're putting the box together, like so, and we're gonna fold it like this, wedging will allow for, the wedging is down in here, will allow for this to sit perfectly without any issues. Let me show you. So there's that one, and here's this one. So we're gonna go, we're gonna cut, and we're gonna wedge. We have our little piece. Oh shoot, I wasn't gonna wedge on that one, sorry. I'm just cutting it, And then now I'm going to say do this, but it's not clean. You could back it up and it would be there, but it's, I don't know. It's a very minute detail, but I take the extra second to wedge because as box construction goes, it makes a difference. Okay. So this is our bottom. So I've cut each piece, and then essentially what we're gonna do is we're gonna glue them like so in a moment. So there's the bottom, and then we do the same to the top. I don't think it matters which side you wedge on, or like which side you cut on, pardon me. This side is a bit easier to see, and I'm trying to get rid of the bump. I'm trying to get rid of the mountain. Like that. I feel like I'm getting myself confused. What's happening? What's everybody doing today on a Saturday? I've been out of town all week for work, traveling to see my friends in different detachments. It was a lot of driving. Drove all the way home from Port Hardy in one straight shot on Thursday. It was a long drive. And it poured rain. Oh my goodness, did it pour rain. Okay, so there's our box pieces. I feel like I kind of messed this up a bit. I didn't really, did I cut that right? Yeah, perfect. All right, so let's get our glue ready. And the other thing that you want to have for this is something to make the wedges, not wedges, something to make the kind of like area that you pull on. Let me show you this little piece here. So you could hand cut that. Or you could, the Stampin' Up, pardon me, the circle punches don't, they're retired now. organizing for the class. Good. Oh, hi, Wendy. Candy says, the snowman workshop with you, then making, ooh, glitter Christmas balls. That sounds fun. Okay, so basically what we do now, is this is our top, let's do the bottom first, is we're going to apply adhesive. So I'm going to apply adhesive here. So be careful of the ooze factor. That's a lot of glue. I'm gonna get ooze, I bet you. So in this exercise, you wanna make sure that you're lining up this side piece here and that it's up top, that it's lined up as well, like along this way and along this way. And then with the Tombow multi-purpose glue, you just hold on to it for 5 seconds or so until it gets tacky. Yep. So the other thing you could think about when you're putting your box together is where you want your edges to be. So you can have them all being, well, you'll see what I mean in a minute. Yeah, I'm just looking to see edges. I think I want this on the inside. Yeah. All right. So we'll do some glue here. So kind of getting it close to the edges is a good idea. You could use tear and tape if you wish. You could use, I would not, well, you could use Stamp and Seal, the double-sided glue, or sorry, the tape, like tape runner. I wouldn't recommend it. I would do Stamp and Seal Plus before I did just Stamp and Seal. And for sure, if you have the older version, like the older tape runner from Stampin' Up, that's not gonna hold your box together. You need to kind of, even if you don't really have a lot of heavy stuff in it, it's fine. I find that the glue just comes apart. So what do I mean by that? I mean that over time, it becomes less sticky and it'll just kind of pop apart. So this is tear and tape. It's like super sticky double-sided tape. And look at my glue is just blobbing out today. And then the old style Stampin' Up ones, I don't have a cartridge in here, but this is what it looked like. This is the the tape runner. Had some ooze. Yeah, so what am I doing today? Well, got the class. Zach and I gotta sort out some leaves outside. It's not looking like it's super awesome. It's almost winter, I guess. You still use the other tape runner? I have some too, Nancy, that I use. So there's the bottom of our box. How fast was that? So if you had something specific that you wanted to make a box for, you could take a measurement of your item, add an inch and inch to either side. So if I wanted to do this one, it would be 4 by 4 because it's a circle. And then that would make it to where I could put this in here. All right, let's do the top. So it's the same process. I think this paper is Evening Elegance, maybe. I feel like that's a familiar name. Costco gifts. Ooh, what'd you get at Costco? Is that, do you guys give work gifts for those that work? I gotta do something for the team this year. I don't know what to get for them. Some kind of a nice something. Everybody's got all their Christmas holiday leave in. think I might have to travel one more time up island before Christmas. Going to be taking a different car than the one that I took, like a different police car, because the tires did not have M&S on them. And I think I need to have those to go over the Malahat. No snow though, but the rain was terrible. It was like really raining, like a lot. So pretty up there. The colleague that I was with, I said to her, I said, we should go to Cape Scott and check out the beach and see, I just gotta wipe my hands, all those container ships up there, or not container ships, just the containers. And, but Cape Scott is actually a lot further from Port Hardy than what I thought, and would probably make me sad anyways to see it. So we didn't. Nancy, I think the DSP I'm using is Evening Elegance, I think. I didn't cut off the, like usually I cut off the back just to see what colors match, but there are, I mean, it's just gold and silver and black, and I think vanilla, very vanilla. What's happening? Christy, yes you do, October 1st. What are you talking about? October 1st was the date. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna come stay with you this time though, Christy, because I'll be traveling on my own. So I will stop halfway at your place. All right, we're so close. We're so close. So there's our lid, there's our base. Let's see if it goes together. It does not. Whoops. Hang on. My pieces are not glued down. Premature on my box. Snow tires and change. Oh, winter tires, October 1st. Thank you, ladies. This is a sticky mess. Okay, let's try that again. I can still feel it, it's wet. I used too much glue. I think that's what my problem is. There. Is it going? Nope. I think I mixed up my lids. Where aren't you going? I feel like this side's not. See how this isn't quite right? Might have two lids. It's supposed to go together nicely, but it's sticky. Hang on. It's supposed to go together nicely like so. Okay, so let's cut out our little things while we're waiting for it to dry. So we just need a little grabber on two sides, like so and like so. So does this not going together make you all want to make a box? It's gonna go. Oh, it's going. And it'll be closed, and then it'll look like it's right, and no one will know. No one will know. It's super tight. See how it's crushing on the inside? I think I mixed up my top and bottom. Let's do it the other way. It doesn't work. My box is a fail. Look at it, doesn't work because it's too, it wants to go this way for sure. Okay, now I want to fix it. See how it's too big? See how these sides are okay. It's just you right here. How will I fix you? It's turned into a true live event. All right, ladies, what are the suggestions? Fix my box. Need some more staples, Christy. Oh, look, wait a minute, it's going together. No, I think I didn't shimmy enough. Like it goes, but it's not something I would give to somebody because it's not nice. This is good. This is how it's supposed to be. This is good. This side right here is not playing well. Make 2 plain bottoms. I think you're right, Wendy. See, it's too tight to get it apart. I mean, it's okay, but you wouldn't want that person to try to get it to go back together. You see what I mean? So I think you're right. I'm gonna make the bottom again. I'm gonna do it with black cardstock. Where are we? Here's my black. So let's do this super fast. So again, I'm doing my 6x6 bottom. Now I'm gonna shave. Maybe the shave is supposed to be done at the top, Candy. We're gonna find out. All right, here we go. So now I'm gonna do 1 inch scoring all the way around. A new bottom never hurt anyone. That's true. It's true. What else can I tell you about? Parent-teacher interviews are coming up. So that's a thing. The Zach's principal is actually gone on sick leave, I guess. Not sure what's happening there. He's a young guy though, so it's surprising to hear. Everybody in my world at work is back to work as of some date in December. Maybe the 15th, 13th maybe? All right, I'm wedging. So we have a parking situation at my work. And before COVID, it was like a big deal. Wasn't like a big deal, it was a big deal. It was a massive deal. Very angry people for not being able to park, etc. And then with COVID, it was like so peaceful because really there's not anybody going to work. And now everybody's coming back to work and we're all angry again. However, now we're COVID angry. It's like a new level of angry from some people. And yeah, I feel like they're more angry than they were before. And I feel like the stress of COVID is probably helping with that. Not helping in a good way. So I think I might start paying for parking again because I'm a ways from retirement. I think this piece is gonna work this time. I think I shimmied the wrong one. I think that's what I did. But really, it's just a little 6x6 piece, so it's all good. This is exactly why I took up paper crafting instead of sewing or quilt making. I know a couple of you watching do quilts or sewing anyways. It's easier to wreck paper than fabric, but I do love buying fabric. Just to have it. I do the same thing with paper. I don't use it, but I like to have it. I know you're out there too. I know I have my paper tribe out there who just buy it with all the good intentions. Well, it'll be embarrassing, folks, if this does not work this round. But at least you get the general idea for box making. All right, moment of truth. So this is my top. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, it works! Works like a hot damn. Look how nice that is. It's actually a bit too loose. It's perfect. I'm so proud of myself. Yay! Okay, now I can go back to loving the paper. It's amazing. All right, let's see what's happening here. Yeah, totally user error. See, I don't have my little grabbies. This is why you need the grabbies. Okay, so I'm gonna make this a top as well. Do my little grabbies. Now, I did bring out one of my many little bins of extra pieces because I thought, oh, well, I'll decorate it, but I do need to get ready for the class. Ooh, what about this one? That's pretty. So do you guys have a bin like this? I'm sure I've asked before. And then you can just, look at that. You can add some ribbon, put a little sentiment here. Ooh, this would be pretty. That's one of those, what's the name of this flower? Not a peonies, but a, can't remember. Anyways, there's like, gosh, please tell me somebody has this hit mess like I do. Ooh, look at that, that's pretty. I could just sit and go through this for like ages. I don't even, Magnolia, thank you, Nancy. I don't even know that I would put anything on this besides like maybe a little Merry Christmas and a ribbon, maybe, because it's so pretty. Just love the paper. Then there's this, I think this copper kind of goes better with this. Anyway, so I'm not going to decorate these because I need to get going, but I wanted to show you that's kind of like maybe what I had in mind. So it's a good time to use up scraps to decorate your box or decorate whatever project. You can make, these are, it's also, I go to this bin when I'm making little 3x3 cards as well, because sometimes just the little pieces is enough for what you need. Okay. That's it, ladies. Thanks for sticking in. Now I have 2 boxes, so I'm gonna make one more base. And I'm good to go. So I hope you do make a box. Please post and show a picture if you do make a box, because I'd love to see it with the different colors and things that people use. That's always fun. And I hope you have an awesome Saturday. And for those who I will see in a class very shortly. Bye for now, guys.